Shin Godzilla. So, it was the year 2016, and Toho finally decided to release another Godzilla film. And let me tell you, my 13-year-old self during the time was so pumped for this movie. I was finally going to see a brand new Japanese Godzilla movie. But unfortunately, when the movie was being released in the USA in theaters, I wasn't able to see it in the theater because my local movie theater was closed down. But in 2017, I got to see it on DVD. And what did I thought of it? Well, I have mixed feelings about it, but I'll get into that in a second. So anyways, this film is a straight up reboot because it doesn't do the thing where it will ignore every single movie except the original. This is a straight up reboot. This is the first time the characters are seeing Godzilla, and this is the first time he appears from the ocean. And I have to say, Godzilla's new design just wow. It's insane. It's crazy. I love it. But I should mention that I like Godzilla's final design. His first two forms, he starts out as like a lizard kind of creature. He kind of like evolves through the movie. And that's pretty cool, but I don't know. I really think they could have just had Godzilla like come out of the ocean in his third form. I think that would have been better. I should mention, the destruction scenes in this movie are insane. There's this one scene where Godzilla decides to use his fire breath, but this time he has lasers coming out of his back, he has lasers coming out of his whole body and destroys everything. It's insane. This movie is pretty crazy. Now, let's get into the part where I have mixed feelings about this movie. Well, you see, in a Godzilla movie, the human story is pretty important, but in this movie, the human characters, they're not really that special. It's just, most of the time with the human story, it's basically just a bunch of like people who are involved with the government and military, showing every step of what they have to do to stop Godzilla. Now, usually with the human story, they'll have a group of humans who are involved with the government, and another group who may be involved, but they're doing their own thing. But this time, it's just all government, and I just find the human story pretty boring, and it takes up a lot of the film. So yeah, Shin Godzilla, I have mixed feelings about this movie. I don't think it's a bad Godzilla movie by any means. It's good, but it's just, you know, it can be pretty boring at sometimes with like the human characters, you know, but it's still a pretty good movie. So if you want to give it a watch, go ahead. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next review.